An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I pressed and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
You don't know how much I love pasta. It's like...
Me too. Oh my God.
Vanessa's gonna be so mad she missed this.
Sorry, Vanessa.
Sorry, Vanessa.
I come here because it's nice, it's clean, but I come because of the people that work here. They are absolutely great people.
You know, we have a couple of really good restaurants, and there's a few shops opening up, and it's a busy little community. It's great.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. Community has always been at the center of my MaineLife. Support and involvement in our communities are critical to Maine's success. I'm so fortunate to lead an organization that believes in giving back over $1.1 million each year to the communities that we serve. It's the best part of my job. If you need help with your financial needs, or if this is your year to change your banking relationship, our staff stand ready to assist you. So click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of MaineLife. Thanks for watching.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching this episode of MaineLife and welcome to South Portland. There is so much to see, do, and talk about in this great city. We can only touch the surface today, but we're bringing you to a handful of great places that hopefully you can venture out and explore to this season. Vanessa is on vacation somewhere warm, so my friend Will Johnson, who you may remember from past episodes, is joining us today.
Hi guys, it's Will Johnson. I'm back on MaineLife, and we're in South Portland today. And we have a fun day planned for you. So let's go move and shake in South Portland.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me and inviting me today. This is great.
And thank you for introducing us to Solo Cucina Market. I did not know about it, but I'm very familiar with Solo Italiano.
One of my favorite restaurants in Portland. Have you met Paolo yet?
So good. I have heard so much about him, the owner of both the market and the restaurant, and his son just moved from Italy.
Yes, he did.
To be the pastry chef. So we'll introduce you to them. And Vanessa, you're missing out, girlfriend.
Sorry, Vanessa.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
So good to finally meet you.
Ciao, very nice to meet you.
Gosh,
Good.
you are a
Welcome,
legend.
very welcome, guys.
Great, this is
Please,
awesome.
ecco qua. Hello, buongiorno. Welcome everybody to Solo Cucina Market. My name is Laboa Paolo. I own also a restaurant called Solo Italiano. I'm a chef. I work in the kitchen for 43 years. Actually, I describe myself as a cook, not as a chef. I'm from Genova. Genova actually is very similar to here, like a Portland. It's a port city, and that's why maybe I feel very comfortable here. I've been in Maine for 6 years. My wife, she's from Gloucester, Massachusetts. As a new Mainer here, I was impressed about the farmers. What they do in a short season is unbelievable. And I felt very welcome from the people. I found here a beautiful energy. The only things I had to adapt, I tell you, to the weather a little bit. Because where I'm from, yes, there is a winter, but not like here. The restaurant is a 100 Commercial Street. It's a real Italian food, not Italian. We use all organic stuff. I always shop in this market for the restaurant because they had an amazing program with the meat, a lot of local meat. And I was talking with the previous owner to combine the things all together. Before it was a market, it was called the farm stand, and Ben Slayton and Penny from Jordan Farm, and we continue to buy from them and continue the real tradition from Maine with the salmon Italian influence. We bake everything here, from bread, focaccia, croissant, and everything. It's very interesting here. You have a city life if you want, but also you have a wildlife outside. In a very short time, you can go everywhere. It's beautiful. The landscape is amazing. Just really, I feel very, very, very good.
I were in Italy, in Genova, where my dad lived all his life, and I stayed there and worked as a pastry chef at one of his friends' shop that is amazing pastry, and like he taught me everything that I know now. I don't know, I love making everything. I love making like brioche, you know, all the pastry, like little touchy things, you know, that are a little bit more complicated. Whatever you like, I make.
I love it because we get to work with a lot of Maine producers. We're very Maine focused, but to have those resources viewed through the lens of a master chef with a global experience, you know, that's really what sets us apart. It's one thing to have all of this availability at our fingertips, but to have somebody who really does have that world perspective on it, it's invaluable.
You see, we make our pesto here.
Oh, you sell the pesto?
Yeah.
I'll have some of that to go home.
Bolognese. You know, we make our bolognese, ravioli with the braised,
my
all this
God.
beautiful beef and everything.
Can I hug you too? You don't know how much I love pasta. It's like...
Me too. Oh my God.
Vanessa's gonna be so mad she missed this.
Sorry, Vanessa.
Sorry, Vanessa. We're getting the pesto to go.
Thank you very much. Please come and see me here in the market or in the restaurant, and my son.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Ryan Bluen. I'm the general manager of Dog Brew Pub on Broadway in South Portland. We've been open since February of 2020. We are the only Dog location to feature a bowling alley, which kind of sets us apart from the other locations around New England. We've also got some great water views of the Casco Bay staring across the water at Portland. We have 2 event spaces. We have a private area indoors that we call our garage room, and then we have our large outdoor covered heated patio that's available for functions as well. And then we also do birthday parties and corporate events over at our bowling lanes. So we do have a lot of tourists in the summertime, in the warmer months. Locals keep us running through the winter months. We have trivia on Thursdays, on Wednesdays and Friday nights. We've had live music. On Saturday nights we have a DJ over in our bowling alleys, and we do blacklight bowling to go along with him. So our fan favorites are, we've been doing barbecue on Fridays and Saturdays now, so I know I have a plate of ribs coming out for you that we smoked in-house, as well as some pulled pork. Also have our bartender Laura mix you guys up some of our specialty happy hour cocktails, including our ice pick lemonade.
Hey Aaron, good to see you. good to see you. I haven't seen you forever. Since your little party at your house that I went to. How coincidental. Oh, just hanging out, first time I've ever been here. Yep. Me, John Praise Hardscapes, along with Francesca, Jones Magnolia Landscapes. We're just here having lunch and hanging out. A little break in the action, enjoying it. Yeah, good food, good drinks.
I come here because it's nice, it's clean, but I come because of the people that work here. They are absolutely great people. If you're having a bad day and you're down, when you walk into this place, everybody that works here has that beautiful smile on their face. That's another reason I come here.
Oh my God. Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Frankie.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm introducing my friend April, everybody. You're a homegirl, right?
Yes, I am.
From South Portland.
Born and raised and still here. Love it.
So I wanted to invite you because you really know what it's like to live like a local. So tell us all about South Portland in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was raised on the east side of South Portland, and we have the beach over there. But on the west side, you have the mall, you have Target. So I don't know that there's many communities that have a beach on one side and all your shopping on the other. And people love living here. I mean, it's a great place to live.
It's great.
So we have wonderful schools, we have wonderful people, we have a great mix of small business and large business, so you really just kind of have everything in, I think, 6 square miles.
Well, cool. Will, come on. You're the barbecue man. Let's dig in.
This is what I came for.
Yeah. So after this, we're going to go up to DiPietro's.
And DiPietro. This is their 50th year. So they've been there for a really long time. It's family run, started with their parents. Now 3 of the siblings run it, and it's just awesome. I grew up going there.
Food brings us together, everybody. Dig in.
Heaven.
Yeah.
This is heaven in South Portland. Right?
Yes, heaven in South Portland.
Hey MaineLife, from all of us at Berlin City, Happy New Year. Hope you get a chance to get outside and enjoy the outdoors at this beautiful time of the year. Skiing, snowshoeing, snowmobiling, whatever your interest may be, we have the vehicle for you. We have Pilot, Rogue, Highlander, Lexus, or Tesla. We can definitely even deliver it right to your house. And if you're in the area, stop by at any of our dealerships to see our new displays and meet our new friends. Nuts over here knows you're gonna be nuts about your new car. Happy New Year, everybody.
Welcome to Meeting House Hill.
Love it.
I grew up in this neighborhood. I just opened my office in this neighborhood.
Congrats.
Thank you. And this is DiPietro's. I grew up coming to DiPietro's. You got an Italian, some pizza, bag of chips, went to the park, and people still do that. So it's one of those places in South Portland that has just stayed the same, but grown, but feels the same. It's awesome.
And the Portland Players right there.
Portland
We're going
Players
tonight.
right there, yes.
This is great.
Yes.
All right, let's go get an Italian. Oh, you playing the lottery tonight, April?
Yes.
That's great. Hi, hello.
Hi.
Sammy, how's
Nice
it going?
to meet you. How
nice
are
to
you?
meet you.
Hi, Will. Pleasure to meet you.
Good to be here. Wow, you
Thanks
do
for
have it
coming
all,
in.
huh?
A little bit of
Woo!
We are in South Portland at the top of Meeting House Hill. We've been here for almost 50 years now. My parents started it. I've got a couple of nieces and nephews that are here now too, so we're moving on to the third generation. Yeah, we grew up right around the corner on Chase Street. My mother's meatballs are pretty famous. And then they just started making the Italian sandwiches like they used to make on Cumberland Avenue with a little variance. Oh my gosh, they were so big into the community here. My dad and another gentleman started the South Portland Boys Club. My mom, Helen, had a lot to do with the Portland Players. She was the president, she produced a lot of plays, she painted a lot of scenery, she did everything that needed to be done over there. So you walk in, there's a slice of life here, there's sandwiches and pizzas here. We have all types of Maine beer, and then of course the spirits we have, and there's a lot of bourbons and vodkas and gins and rums out there. There's a little bit of everything from cake mix to bread and beer and wine and milk and soda. Italian sandwiches, tuna fish, chicken, roast beef, whatever your heart desires. We'll try and make whatever you want. One of my dad's famous lines was, if we don't have it, you don't need it. I've seen kids grow up and marry and have their own kids, and they bring them in and they come in for slices of pizza like they did. So yeah, generations of kids, it's been fantastic. Before you go to David's for dinner, I've got a little snack for you guys. Some Italian sandwiches. A little snack. And a slice of life here for you.
Slice of life, what is this all about?
This is a slice of life that the kids nicknamed from the neighborhood.
They did?
They come and say, we're going to Sammy's to get a slice of life. And so it just kind of stuck.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to see you
I'll tell
again.
David you said hello.
Please do.
You love David.
I love David. He's the anchor over
Isn't
there.
he the
He's been there
best?
for years now, and I don't want him to go anywhere. I hope he stays there forever.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna dig in here. Yes, on
Okay.
MaineLife, we eat it all. Happy 50-year anniversary.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute. Thank you
To
very much.
50 more
Appreciate that.
years.
Thank you.
Better to slice of life.
I'm glad that you like it.
Oh, I love Italians. This is a perfect Italian.
My name's Ellie Beth, and I am a residential and consumer lender here at Kennebec Savings Bank. So my best friend and I moved from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine in mid-June, and we just felt compelled to come to Maine, and MaineLife was a huge factor of that. Me working at Kennebec Savings Bank is all attributed to MaineLife. I saw the commercials, I saw the community involvement with Kennebec Savings Bank and Andrew, and I just knew I had to be here.
In Berlin City, we make it easier to find and buy electric vehicle. And for the first time ever, we're bringing all these options right here. Welcome to Berlin City Electric Vehicle Store Pop-Up. While we still sell thousands of gas vehicles per day, we now have electric options like Nissan Leaf. And we have a large selection of used Teslas. Yes, Teslas. What's that? You want less wheels? How about one? They're really quiet. And they're fast. So if you're looking to try or buy an electric vehicle or a one-wheel, stop by at any of our locations because life is easier at Berlin City.
Hey, I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome back. David's 388 Restaurant in South Portland, right on Cottage Road. Well, so I have David's Monument Square right in Portland, and I have David's Opus 10, which is almost in the same restaurant. It is the same restaurant, right in Monument Square. And then I've had this. So I've been in Monument Square since 1998, and I've been here for 15 years. So this menu is really different than Portland. It's much smaller, changes a lot more, and this is a real neighborhood feel. We have a little bit more time here to focus and really put a special touch on things. I like it here a lot. Oh, I don't know if I want to admit on tape how long I've been in the business, but I think this year will be 40 years as a restaurant owner. There's a lot of interplay and fun with the team and with our guests too, because we have open kitchens. And I can come in just a terrible mood and just being down, and then you get in the kitchen and you start to cook and you're working with your crew and you end up being pretty happy, so it's a pretty good environment. I don't know what else I would do, so that's Are you offering me a job? Did you offer me a job? No. Well, it was kind of sleepy. Now it's like a hot real estate market, and we have a couple of really good restaurants, and there's a few shops opening up, and it's a busy little community. It's great. So come in to David's 388 this season. We would love to see you, and you'll have a great time.
Hi, I'm Zara. I am the beverage director and manager at David's 388 in South Portland. This is a cocktail created by my co-manager, Libby, and it is one of our most popular cocktails right now. It's called Cider and Smoke. It features mezcal tequila, which is kind of a smokier style. We add a little Domaine de Canton ginger liqueur, and then we take a lemon-infused apple cider, local of course. And then we take one of our fabulous burnt and bruleed oranges as garnish, and then we are sprinkling that with a little bit of chili salt. So you can either dip this in, swirl it around, you can take a bite right out of it, and it's meant to enhance the whole cocktail.
This is Michaela, one of our chefs here, and she's fantastic, and she created this mussel dish.
So this is basically inspired off of your 5-onion soup, and I took a little bit of leftover fennel we had and just added it to that, and add a little bit of sherry, some chicken stock, and some love.
Check this out, and she goes by Big Mac.
Big Mac.
That's right.
All right, in your Carhartt. I love it. Looking good.
Thank you, Michaela.
Thank you, Michaela. Yes. And then this beautiful slice of heaven. What is
So this is our seafood pepperdelle. This is one of our most popular dishes. You got this most amazing Gulf of Maine scallops this time of year, Maine lobster, and it's really delicious. And so a little broccolini, a little carrot, and hand-cut pasta. This is a little pickled beet salad. So we've got red and yellow beets with a little arugula, some goat cheese, some spiced pecans, and then it has a apricot coarse-grained mustard vinaigrette. This is a naturally raised rack of lamb, marinated rack of lamb. Actually, there's a little pineapple juice in the marinade, so that's a little weird, but it's really good. It's got a load of garlic, rosemary, pulverized bay leaf, thyme. It's got a roasted fingerling potato hash and wilted spinach.
It's all beautiful, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you guys
Love seeing you again.
I know. It's been a long time.
It's been a crazy few years. You've made it again and again and again. And you're just the best as a person, a mentor, a chef, human.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a lot coming from you.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Your hometown. We love it.
Yes, this neighborhood is amazing. I grew up here. There's just to have my office here, to grow up here, to experience this. It's a vibe. It's a place. It's awesome. And you guys get to go to the theater tonight. Portland Players is amazing.
Yes. What a great neighborhood this is. And even though it's growing, it still feels really quaint.
Yes,
so.
it's very small.
Yeah. Y'all need a realtor here. You know where to find her.
I'd love to help.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you, David. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
Cheers.
You.
Chachi.
Hey, welcome to the
Yeah,
show.
thank
Here's
you.
your tickets.
We can't wait.
Exciting.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Sound ready? And go lights.
Welcome to the Portland Players.
All over
We're at the Portland Players, and this is a building was originally a movie house in 1937. It was called the Cape Theater, and it ran B movies for up until 1965. In '67, the Portland Players purchased the building, and we've been here since 1967. But the Portland Players has been around for 91 years. The talent, it's all a volunteer organization, so people volunteer their time. But we get anywhere from retired Broadway actors, and it's really wonderful to see them on our stage. But then we have folks that just love to do something different, to express themselves. So you'll have high school kids, you'll have 80, 90-year-old people who will come to the stage and they feel young while they're here. The local businesses certainly benefit from people going out to eat, but they also have connections to the theater, particularly Sam DiPietro. His mother, Helen DiPietro, was a president of this theater, and he's told me stories when he was a little boy. He used to play in the seats and underneath the stage and things like that. And Sam actually came to one of our shows, our opening show, and made a donation of $5,000 to support the theater in memory of his mother. We have 5 main stage shows, 3 musicals, and 2 plays. And usually we start around September and end around May or June. But this season, because of the air conditioning, we're going to have a summer show in July. We Will Rock You, which is the music of Queen.
I moved to Portland back in 2010, and I think my first show with Portland Players was back in 2011. It's kind of the food for the soul. Like everyone has their day job, which they use to pay the bills, but being able to come here and join a community and be able to put on the shows that we want to do and the shows that speak to the community is really rewarding.
So Aaron Will, let's get you backstage in this historic theater.
Can't wait.
I'm going to bring you to the dressing rooms.
See where the magic happens.
See where the magic happens.
Yeah, woo!
And so here we are in the dressing room, and you can see usually there's sound and there's a monitor, so you see what's happening on stage.
All the hats, wow.
There's hats. Here's one.
Oh, thank you, yeah. Where's mine?
Here we have some of the backstage wiring and the practical effects. We have the doorbell.
Oh, hello. Is this a working door?
Sure, go through it.
And here we are. What are you doing here?
Hey, Erin.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen Sutton. I'm the choreographer for Reefer Madness, and I've been a dancer for over 40 years and have been a choreographer in the Portland area for about the past 25 years. So I'm going to show Erin and Will a few of the steps from our upcoming show. So start with kicking to the right, 5, 6, ready, go. Kick, back, side, front, kick, back, side, twist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We do it?
I'm getting it.
Yes! I love it. Thank you.
Yes, I love it.
Thank you, Sam. Yay. This is great.
For the community, theater can change lives. There are people that will come to the theater because maybe they've had something in their life that has been tragic, and the theater lifts them up. They lift them up as a participant or in the audience. It lifts them away from the reality for those moments. It's a heavy responsibility, particularly in the times that we have today. But if you can do something good in your life that will last beyond you, that's why I do it.
Thanks everybody for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can check us out on our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, at Aaron O'Valley on Instagram, or MaineLife Media on Facebook. Thank you to New Center Maine and to all of our sponsors. Happy adventuring, and we will see you next week. But we're bringing you to a handful of places that hopefully you can venture out and explore. I'm so cold. I can't even see. Are you cold? Okay. Okay, wait, well.
There you go. I've always wanted to be queen.
I am way over caffeinated. Wow. Steady!
Bring him in. Bring him in. Keep it coming.
Was that a little too much?
That's a nice way of saying yes. It was a little too much.
Oh, wow.